Welcome to the demo session. First, let's look at this is the blog which I'm going to follow throughout the demo, and I will provide the link of this blog in the resources section so that you can go over with this and if you need more information, go through this, you will have better idea. The first step here is you go on to the AWS console and then type S3 here. And first step is we are going to create a bucket which will store some kind of file. So go here, you will be in AWS console S3 dashboard. Now click on create bucket, and here you select the region where you want to do your you want to create your bot. So for me it is US East one, but you can choose whatever region is best for you. Then there are two options. Let's keep it general purpose, and then you will pretty much not change anything and hit create bucket, and definitely it will not create because we need to give some kind of name for the bucket and make sure that the name for S3 bucket is um, global name. So that means it cannot be, if you even give the test, it will fail because test is already taken. So you need to give some kind of really good name. So for example, insurance test or something. Even this is taken, so one. So this is the unique name. So I'm going to choose this name, and now I'm going to leave everything as it is and then hit create bucket. So now my empty bucket is created. So this is my empty bucket. Next step, I'll create a subfolder here. And here I'm going to create a subfolder name as analysis. Next, I'll hit create. Do not change anything. I'll go inside analysis and I'm going to create another subfolder. And this time it is going to be voice. So once you create this one as well. So now if you see, go back here, you will have a bucket. Underneath that you have a folder called analysis. Underneath you have another folder. Now we will upload some kind of files, and just for this demo you can reference this specific blog which I mentioned. This has the sample files. So if you scroll down here, it has the sample scripts. So as soon as you click hit, it will start downloading it. So you need to like if I do that, it start downloading it, and once I see the sample data zip, it is still coming on. These are the files downloaded, and you can see that this one has a lot of folders, and each folder has a lot of files. It has small files here, but at the same time you can see there are a lot of files. There are about 358 files in this whole folder. So just to save some time here, I already downloaded it, and I have already uploaded it, and you can upload using this button here, upload it. You can add files, and then you can select your files. So you just click the whole folder and then open it. It will start adding everything. So just to save time, because it takes probably a few minutes to do all those things, I have created another S3 bucket exactly the same way which I showed. It has analysis, it has voice, then it has 2021, 11, and all the files are here. So that first step is create S3 bucket, create subfolders, upload download the zip file from this link, and then from after downloading, unzip the files in your local folder, then upload it into the S3 bucket, and you will see something like this. So these are the files loaded. Now this is all done. We have done the prep work for your Amazon Lex. Next we'll go to the console again. This is my main console, and here I'm going to just type Lex. So if I type, this is my Amazon Lex. Here it will open like this, and if you have any other bots, it will show here. So now what you do is you hit create bot, and and it will give you multiple options to create the bot. So you can do it from the scratch, you can do with the transcript, but for our demo purpose, we will do start with transcript. And here you give some name. So let's say 123, just any name. And then you can provide, optionally, you can provide the description. Now, next step is you can create IAM role, and role is required because you need this Amazon Lex need to access S3 bucket. So definitely we need to have some kind of roles so to make it work. So you have an option to create new role. If you create new role, it will automatically create a new role, or it will have existing role. So in my case, I have already have existing role, but feel free to do the, let's even do the new role. So create new role. Next, scroll down. It will ask whether you are doing any kind of, you are working with the Children's Online Privacy Data or Protection Act. For us, no. Leave this timeout settings as it is, and after uh, processing is done, it will wait for 5 minutes to shut down the session. So those are the things. In advanced settings, there are few things like tags and everything which we don't need at this point, but you can add it if needed. Now hit next. Then you select your language. For now, it is only supporting English. So select English, and then don't change this setting if not needed. These are like what kind of language it is, or what kind of speech voice it is. There are so many of them, but I'll leave it as it is for now. This is a very critical step that you need to select S3 bucket. So browse to the S3 bucket, and again we have both showing up, but I will go with the one which I created earlier. Here, like, you can click on the whole thing. I'm clicking on the whole thing 2021 and everything inside it. So I'll choose it, and you can add filtering. If you have, let's say if you have so many recordings or so many things, you can choose what filters you need for what dates you need. So this is the option, but for now we'll keep it as it is. And if you hit done, it will start analyzing those files in your folder. And as I mentioned, there are 358 or for about 400 files. It will take time for it to go through all the files one by one and check the intent, and based on the intent it will show you what kind of intent it is, whether they want to create a new policy or they want to cancel a policy, and what exactly they need to do. And this process, if I hit done, it will take about 20 to 25 minutes for the Lex to go over all the files we have and produce the result. And again, I'm going to show do done, and it is processing right now. So it is working. You will see that processing scripts. So that thing is going on, right? So now, if I just to save time, I have already done it. So this is my ready one. So here, if you see this, I have already completed it today just before this demo, and you see there is a draft version, all language, and as I mentioned, there is only English language. And once you hit this page, you will see some more details here, and here you need to go to review. So if you see the review, there are 25 intents it catched while doing everything. So for example, cancel policy. So based on the files we have uploaded on S3, it has cached there 20 of them said cancel policy, and these are like kind of a preview. Can I cancel my insurance plan? Just cancel the policy. I want to cancel. These are kind of the intent it captured from the things. There is another one, like for example, make changes. There are only 5 of them, but yeah, these are the sentences it captured and put it under this kind of intent. So Lex is able to capture these intents, and it has even the slot, plan type, policy type. So these are kind of a premium whole thing, life insurance. So these are kind of this is how the Lex work. And once we are done with that, as we have seen, this earlier we have seen that it is first we need to provide the scripts, then you need to build your bot, then you need to deploy it, and finally done. So right now it is not in a build stage, but we can hit the build and it will start building the chatbot. And then you can even create more intents manually and then add it. So if you want to go here and add intent, so add an empty intent, or you even have an option to use built-in intents. So you can select any of these and then provide, like for example, cancel intent. You do that something and add, or here you need to give a name. So you give name here, add it, and then you basically give more details here, and then save intent. And then once you build it, it will run it and check against the responses here, and then give you the nice output. Again, we are not going to go into any too much of details here, but I just wanted to show you how easy it is to create a chatbot. Again, we just took less than 5 minutes and we are almost towards the end of it. So that's all for this demo, and hope this is helpful, and you can play around. You can at least start playing around with your chatbots.